Welcome to another episode of Cloud 9 Whiskey, and it's fair to say we are on Cloud 9 up here. We're on a beautiful beach in Buncrana, Straghill Strand. Beautiful beach, and it's appropriate that we look at some of Wolfburn's new releases. They've released these two together. This one to remember the English servicemen in World War I and II. The poppy charity, the well-known poppy charity, 100 years of the poppy. And also we have 200 years of Wolfburn. And we have a lovely history book here of sorts. We get a history here of when it first closed down, the distillery, and when it reopened, and how it's thriving now and winning lots of medals. So we're very happy that it's winning medals and it's producing beautiful whiskies. And I think it's time we cracked one of them open. So I think we'll start with the poppy edition. So let's just have a look at this colour here. It's great when you're outside in the open to get a good look. Beautiful colour. It's really nice to see Wolfburn in a white label as well. Nothing like Tesco white label, of course, but it's nice to see Wolfburn white label. Offset nicely with the red poppies. And whatever you feel about historical conflicts, I know I feel something for Wolfburn whiskey, and that's really what I'm caring about in terms of this review. Not to disrespect anybody who has family involved in conflicts, of course. This is a whiskey channel, not a history channel. And a lovely, beautiful stopper. Lovely sound that. And of course, you're always best tasting these things with a whiskey nosing glass from Wolfburn, available in their web shop, of course. So I'm just gonna pour this. I'm doing it a bit free hand today, a bit freestyle, a bit roaming, because of where I am really, and how beautiful it is in these surroundings. I just want to have a bit of a walk around, I guess, and just show off some of the beauty of the Inishowen Peninsula. It really is beautiful, beaches everywhere, and I don't know if this microphone is picking up the beauty of it. A bit of a drop here, slight drop. So, all very nice, all a very nice place to kind of fill your lungs with air and smell the whiskey as it sits beside you in the glass. Ideally, you're supposed to leave whiskey for a minute for every year that it's been matured, that it's been produced. Allow a year, that's what they say. And since this is expected to be around the 7-year mark, got a lovely nose on it. Real bourbon sweet shop stuff. Old favourite of mine, that kind of nose. So more information about the actual whiskey. It's down in oak casks. And it's not really giving a huge amount of information on that. But I'm suspecting here it is bourbon cask, for sure. That's nice. Honey sweetness. A nice pepper bite there. real good, real zingy, bourbon flavors there. That's definitely been laying down in bourbon casks, I would say. Got a bit of vanilla. Very easy to drink. It's at a very approachable 46%, which is always nice, because although cask strength is really popular right now, and for good reason, because it does impact a lot of flavour, there's a lot of dilution you might want to do, and I'm not all in for drinking 60% neat like that, I don't think. I think that is probably a bridge too far for me. So it's nice to have a approachable 46, and the people who are buying this aren't necessarily whiskey aficionados necessarily, so they are sympathetic to the you know, the intention behind the release, the poppy release. So it's good that it's fitting that it is an approachable 46, and it's just a delightful bourbon, good feel good flavor, you know. Very happy with that. Very nice. And since I am going to review these two together, because these were released and probably are still available on the Wolfburn website unless it's completely sold out, I'll just have a quick check here. I'll just do a quick check on the Wolfburn shop. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a pack, and you do save money with the pack. Yeah, so as of today is Friday the 29th, and it's almost 4 o'clock, it's 3:48. As of that time, it is still available. I can add it to my basket. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, it is still available. I'm not sure how many are left. There's still a couple left as multi-packs like that. So a good chance to get it. So yeah, just a delightful, easy drinking 46%. Very approachable. It's got that classic Wolfburn deliciousness wrapped up in a familiar bourbon barrel taste. Really high quality stuff. And just look again at this one, because we are going to look at them both together. Look at the box, look at the effort that's gone in. This label here is made of pewter, stamped pewter. That's just oozing quality, that. Really like that. It's a real classy box. So you've got to pull, you pull this, then you pull again. It talks a little bit about the founder, William Smith. He started the distillery in 1821. He sadly died 24 years later. Then it closed. 13 years after his death, the distillery closed and was not open for another 157 years in 2013. And they've been doing really good things, winning awards, really impressing the pundits, and the international brand ambassadors have been working their socks off getting the word out about Wolfburn. And so now it's 200 years. It's 200 years, 1821 to 2021, and it's just a beautiful bottle. Now we've actually got elephants on the label here. We've got elephants. We haven't got the sea wolf. We've got elephants either side. I must ask the question why there's elephants, because I don't fully get why it's elephants instead of the sea wolf, the classic sea wolf of Wolfburn there. But it's elephants. I don't get that. But it's a gorgeous bottle, and I dare say it's probably the nicest looking bottle Wolfburn have produced to date. Leaving aside perhaps their Dutch releases, the releases they send just for the Netherlands, which you can get on whiskysite.nl, which is a great site actually, for good prices. Delivery's a bit steep, but if you're getting several bottles, it's not too bad. Besides them, because they are very handsome bottles as well, this is probably the nicest. This is the nicest Wolfburn's ever produced. But enough about that. Enough about labels. Anyone with good taste can make a good label, but not everyone can make good whiskey, except Wolfburn. Very rarely do Wolfburn hit a bomb note. So rare I can't think of an example off the top of my head. Maybe you can in the comments, but you would surprise me if you could. So, here we go. Sorry about the rough nature of this video, but the way this little jutting out thing I'm on is set up, it doesn't really allow for setting up the camera very well. I must invest, and maybe in the comments you can recommend for me something that slides onto a Canon camera that will set me up nicely on rocky, uneven terrain. I don't want to set up a big complicated thing, I just want to be able to put a spike into the ground, you know. So let's walk with the whiskey once again. Let's walk with it to get a sense of it. Oh, that makes a really nice colour in the whiskey there. That really, yeah, that light really highlights the whiskey there. That's nice. So, this immediately smells more complex. We're still getting bourbon stuff coming through, which is kind of sweet shop, sweetness, complexity, real depth of, I would say, unctuousness. I'm not going to have time probably to leave it for the required 7 minutes for 7 years. There's a smell in there I can't quite put my nose on, my finger on. Almost a rubberiness. So I'm just going to leave it there, set it aside in the grass. Yeah, I'm just going to have a look now at the box while the malt kind of ruminates and finds the air, just to see the detail on the actual whiskey inside. So it's primarily matured in hand-selected bourbon barrels. That definitely comes across with sweet sherry overtones. It's coming across right now. I haven't tasted it yet, but it also has a little bit from the very first cask ever laid down, cask 2013 number 1. So that's interesting, and that's probably what's giving it that certain je ne sais quoi. Boy, is it good. It reminds me a little bit of Penderyn Myth. More complex though. Oh yeah, that's a good bold smack. That is just juicy sherry. I suspect there is sherry casks involved here. Oh yeah, there's real sherry, even if it is bourbon barrels primarily. I'm not sure what was in this first cask laid down, but zoing. Yeah. There's almost a bit of char in there as well. There's a sort of gnarly wrestling to be had with it. Impactful, graceful, like a big burly muscular ballerina. Just strong and elegant. Very nice. Very nice. Well done, Wolfburn. You've done it again, Wolfburn. Yeah, I have so much time for Wolfburn. They just keep knocking it out. Good, strong, solid smackaroos. Langskip was amazing. All their seasonal releases have all been really good. I haven't unfortunately tried any of the Kevlar series. One day I will get my hands on a Kevlar, one of those mystical runes. But yeah, well done Wolfburn. Congratulations on 200 years. May you go strong for another 2,000 years. And I think you've done William Smith proud. I think he'd be smiling if he could come back to life and taste some of that. He would approve. You've done him well. You've done him good. There's a good team there at Wolfburn. I'll see you on the next review. It's been delicious, and I would recommend trying to get some of this if there's any left by the time you see this video. See you on the next one.